Hey, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a while since I've done a camping video. I've still been going out camping and doing outdoor stuff. I've just wanted to enjoy the time out there instead of messing with cameras, charging, and all that stuff. Went through a bit of a situation where I picked up a rooftop tent and some new gear for the Forerunner. We went out and used it. It was a lot of fun. But then got the opportunity and a good deal to actually get into a new vehicle and restart my build. And I'm actually on my way to go camping right now. But once I get there, I'll show the new vehicle and kind of what my setup's going to be looking like moving forward. We'll check in when we get to campsite. All right. So, a little bit out of breath and running around. But yeah, this is the new rig, the new daily, the new camping vehicle, overlanding vehicle, whatever you want to call it. It is a 2021 TRD Tacoma. Got a pretty good deal on it, and had low mileage compared to the Forerunner, and I thought it would be a good move. The setup is very minimal, which I actually like. I'll be honest, I got kind of sick of riding around town with a ton of stuff hanging off my vehicle, being very noticeable, and yeah, just bulky. And this Tacoma is very low key, and I did purchase the shell afterwards. It's got steel bumpers on the front and back. It's got aftermarket wheels and tires. Also, I think it's about a 4-inch lift on it. That's the main stuff that I was looking for in a vehicle, is that it's just ready to get on the trail and I'm not having to do all that work myself. It was pretty nice that all I had to do was throw a shell on it. This drive-in was extremely dusty, about 2 or 3 inch thick, just very fine dust on the trail, which, you know, it's to be expected. Some dust got in the shell, up towards the back by the tailgate, but I just grabbed a towel and wiped things down real quick, and seems to be good to go. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, let me kind of take you through the setup. Like I said, it's a lot more minimal, which I like it that way. I'm gonna keep it looking just like a daily driver vehicle. I'm not gonna hang a bunch of stuff off of it, and mounts and racks and all that kind of stuff. It's not really what I'm looking for in a vehicle, and I do camp very often, solo and with my family. We have 3 dogs, me and my partner, and then 2 kids too. So this works perfect. We can load everything up in the back, and then all of us are just up in the front. It is a long bed, which is nice. We get a lot more room. Do plan on sleeping in the back as well, so I'll kind of go through a couple of things that I have set up and what the plan is for using this truck for camping. I'm very much a start from ground zero, go out, and then identify what you need as you're out. That way I'm not over planning, over buying, and all that stuff. So let's look at what we got in there right now. All right, here's what we're looking at. She's a little dirty. He or she haven't decided yet. We did decide to name the Tacoma Black Sabbath, though. Thought that was a pretty cool name. Here's a 360 view. Yeah, so I'll start on the outside. Uh-oh, my license plate's showing. Just kidding, I don't know why people care. Everyone sees it on the road anyway. But we got the steel body armor, rear bumper. I did install license plate lights here. It came without any lights installed. As you can see, kind of the tow electrical isn't there, but that's fine. It's easy to hook up. This is an ARE shell. I think that's what it's called. The dude I bought it from had it painted black, which just ended up being perfect. Fuel wheels, 17-inch, 33-inch tires, 285, 70 17s. Did get the windows tinted to legal specs. I'm not trying to get hassled if I don't need to. Got some fog lights, not sure what they are, but they work fine for me. Front steel bumper. Suspension setup. Like I said, it works for me. Skid plate. Handled really well on the trail. No complaints. But yeah, we'll show you kind of what we're camping with. The guy replaced the shocks on the shell too. It's actually really nice. So I'm just using bungees and the room that I got, which worked perfect. It's just me and Leo on this trip. Hey! But I imagine when we got the whole fam, things will be a little bit tighter, like those bundles of firewood probably go up on the side, strapped up. But what I plan on doing, so this crate right here is a blow-up mattress. And we got in this crate, got the jackery, some lights for inside, and bungee cords. So I put this in a crate like that, for one, so it could be strapped down easier. And then we just got the fridge with some goods. Gotta have my glass for my Guinness, some salmon, Brussels sprouts, some other stuff. Gonna make for lunch and dinner tonight or today. Yeah, I went back to kind of the standard water jug. I had even know how to describe them, but they were strapped up to some molly panels in the back of the Forerunner. But yeah, I just went back to the standard jug and just slide it in there. Fits nice. Yeah, like I said, this was kind of dusty when I opened it up. Like the fridge had some dust on it, but I just wiped it off with the rags that are in there. It's fine. And then green tub is just various recovery items, shovels, got a fire pit grill, and just bunch of stuff in it. That's all cooking supplies and dishes in the black tub. Got various items in these bags on the side, first aid kit. I really like how the shell is carpeted because you can hook up Velcro stuff. Like this is Velcro hooked up. I plan on getting some Velcro strips and doing a little bit more with it. But yeah, having the Velcro option is really nice. And then behind the green tub, I have some. I have a bigger shovel and some traction pads or traction boards, whatever you want to call them. And I just got my sleeping bag up there, a table, chair, and then bucket back there just in case you know what. But this is kind of the one thing that bums me out. I love everything about this setup, and like I said, it's not even close to being um, it's not even close to being as intricate as my other setup. And it's crazy that I like this so much better because yeah, I don't have all the bells and whistles. It's just throw it in the truck and get on the trail and have some fun. And that's what I'm actually really liking about this. Like I was gonna say though, the one thing that does bum me out a little bit is the backpack, the garbage backpack. I don't have anything to strap that on outside the vehicle, so I'm just throwing it in the truck for now. I'll still use it for garbage, and then I keep my little propane tanks in the side pockets for my stove. But yeah, other than that, got a really nice campsite ready for us. Got a fire pit. Might hang up um, the hammock and read. Yeah, we got climb up that hill maybe later. It's really nice out here though. About 75 degrees. And yeah, it's perfect. Anyway, I'm going to set up camp. It's going to take me a minute. One thing I did forget to mention is I do plan on when we get to camp, taking the fridge, just putting it in the cab, hooked up to the jackery. That's another reason why I have the jackery in that crate. Just pick it up, move it in there, and then hook it up to the solar panel. I have a screen that I can put over the back door, roll down the window a little bit, and have the solar panel cord come out. That way bugs don't get in. But yeah, that way we will have the entire bed of the truck freed up for our air mattress and sleeping, and then we'll have all of the food in the fridge up in the cab. And yeah, we'll see how it sets up. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, it's pretty windy out here. Sorry if the camera shakes or whatever. But we're just getting done setting up camp for the first time in the new taco. I'm gonna be honest, the sleeping situation is a taco in a taco, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. But in my mind, there was a lot more room in the back of the bed. I'm thinking because I don't have a platform, and the wheel wells take up a lot of room in there. I have seen some fixes for that, like I think they're called BAM beds, something along those lines. But yeah, so I don't know why I don't have my sunglasses on. Hold on a second. All right, there we go, a lot better. Yeah, I think they're called BAM beds, but kind of just giving a flat surface across the whole bed probably give more room. I was hoping that there would be room for, a few people to sleep back there. I've never owned a truck, so this is a learning experience for me as we go, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That's why, I'm doing a solo trip first, testing things out, seeing how the setup unfolds, and I just am just seeing how things go. But so far, it's good. I'll walk you around camp a little bit, and there's some climbers on the rocks behind me. These rocks are really cool, though. Maybe I'll walk up, film a little bit. There's some caves in them and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, really cool stuff. I'm kind of waiting for the sun to go behind the rocks before I go out and about. Gonna make some food in a little bit, maybe a bowl of cereal. But first, I'll walk you around the setup and kind of give you my commentary that I've noticed as I've been setting things up. All right, so first off, got a little water station. I actually got a dishwashing station right there. I got a new cast iron skillet. I got some dishes. I got some cooking utensils. Cleaned up the stove. So everything is really good to go for this season. But yeah, I plan on making this kind of dishwashing, hand washing station. I got one of those little soap dispensers for camping to where it doesn't leak, and my old soap dispenser leaked a lot, and I kind of just relied on baby wipes. But yeah, here the garbage, and I got my tub full of useful things. Decided to just throw the traction boards there with the shovel. I got my solar panel here. This is kind of what I meant by a taco inside of a taco, but the air mattress is folded up on the side. I did have it so it was kind of going like this, but I decided to just make this the flat side. I didn't inflate it too much because I don't want it to pop, so the areas where it's like pushing on things, there's going to be a lot of give, so it won't pop. But it was nice getting it filled up. Like I said, if we just find something that goes flat across and just slide the air mattress on there, I mean, should be able to sleep 2 or 3 people on that pretty comfortable. These are string lights actually, so I'm going to string those up around tonight. But I close this so bugs don't get in between now and it's time to go to sleep. But you move the fridge back here, and these are the bags, various items up on the side: sunscreen, bug spray, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's nice. Just get the fridge open. Got the battery pack charging. My lantern that's also Bluetooth that plays music, which I really like. Yeah, got some headlamps to charge. But yeah, the weather stripping on the door made it so there wasn't like damage happening to the cord, to the solar panel cord that's running out. So I just shut the door over it, and it's totally fine. I didn't need to run it out of the window with a screen or anything like that. But yeah, that way I can kind of keep the food up in here, the fridge, charge things if I need to. Yeah, honestly, for a first time out, it's not too bad. See, up here on the ridge is where those people were hiking up earlier. But yeah, zoom in a little bit, you can see there's some caves up there, and really cool stuff. But the sun's just baking me, so nice little fire pit. Got Leo hanging out. Dug a little hole here so I wash my hands. The water doesn't drip all over the campsite. But yeah, I definitely do not. I don't do these videos as like a like and subscribe type thing, and you know, throw such and such in the comment section. I really just do these videos like I was saying earlier, because I like documenting what I do. So go back, watch the videos, memories, cool stuff like that. But if you do have any ideas, definitely throw some in um, the comments as far as like the bed goes, um, and sleeping situation. Because, like I said, we have me and my partner, 2 kids, and 3 dogs. We did plan on bringing a tent too, so I mean it will mix things up and probably have the kids sleep in the truck or something like that. I don't know. That's what I mean. I'm trying to really put together what the best um, situation's gonna be, and who knows? Maybe I'll end up doing something else. But I really like the idea of a trailer too, but those are stupid expensive, but not too bad. Or like I said, maybe I'll get a platform made up. Those won't be too expensive. I would also give some storage for under the platform. Yeah, definitely gonna work on something. I don't want something that's going to be permanent though, because I like the idea of having a pickup and being able to use it for pickup things. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. Probably eat a bowl of cereal or something, and then yeah, just hang out. All right, I just got done reading a little bit, relaxing, and I'm gonna go ahead and climb up that hill, see if we can get a good view. It is super windy. Had to stop and catch my breath a little bit. Kind of close to the cave, But the issue is it's extremely steep right now, and I don't see any other way to get up to that spot from here without going all the way down and around. Possibly, yeah. Even then, got to a point where Leo can't even walk up, so gonna turn around, go back down. But nice little exercise. It's actually quite a intense walk, even though it wasn't that far. But I will show you the view from up here. Pretty cool. Time to head back down. All right, don't judge. Cooking right next to the bed like that kind of weirds me out a little bit. But it's all right, because gonna make decent dinner. Got some salmon, potatoes, Brussels sprouts. Cut up these potatoes real quick. With my new cutlery, or my new cooking utensils, I guess. So one thing I was really looking forward to with the pickup was this little trick, cut a little slot at the bottom there. Looking forward to if you got the end of the potato like that, cut a little spot to hold it flat right there, and you can get that last little chop. Anyway, yeah, I was looking forward to cooking on the back of the tailgate. That nice and chopped up. Got some Brussels sprouts, salmon. To put some oil on the pan. Who got the lighter? It's poop again. Kind of running out of propane on this one can, so we might be switching it out soon. That is, in fact, a lot of potatoes. It's all right though. Let's get those nice and cooked up, and we'll throw on the Brussels sprouts. Or do a little bit of seasoning. I don't think this is anything crazy. Just salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic. Gotta have some seasoning on your potatoes. Oh, dropped potato. 5-second rule. Throw on the next item. Looks nice. Let that hang out right there. There we go. Getting really close to done on these. Just about done. All right, I think we're getting good to go on this. Cool thing too about keeping these potatoes over here in this stainless steel bowl on this side of the stove where it's not on is it's actually keeping it nice and warm. So the potatoes got done a little sooner, but they've been staying warm this whole time. Yeah, it's looking pretty good right there. Just gonna throw this fish on top and then we'll just eat our way top to bottom. Looking good to me. Oh yeah. Let's turn this off. Let it cool down before we do the dishes. All right, we're gonna grab a, look at that. That is a nice meal. Grab a drink, sit down, hang out, listen to some music. All right, what are we drinking? It's a question. Smithwick's. I know it's spelled Smithwick's, but the Irish pronounce it Smithwick's. This is amazing. Very good. So the Smithwick's Red Ale is a product of Ireland. Our ruby red brew with a gentle hop bitterness, sweet malty notes, and refreshingly balanced taste. When we went to Ireland, I had one of these in the pub. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, so good. Very refreshing beer. The Irish know how to do beer. Just finished up dinner, enjoying my Smithwick's, watching the sunset. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the dishes, then get everything cleaned up, put away, and get a fire going. All right, it's time to chop up some firewood. Move it, dude. Now that might look kind of sketchy, the way I'm cutting that wood. That's because it is. It's a ratty. All right, let's get the fire started. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This view right here for getting a fire started could not be any better. We got a awesome sunset. We are doing the thing. We got a thing of Vaseline, no ditty. We got some cotton balls, and we are going to get the cotton balls jellied up. What this does is it kind of creates a, cotton balls are flammable, obviously, but the jelly makes them burn slower. I'm going to start with the smallest pieces of wood. Might be a little difficult because of how windy it is, but we'll see. I like to go the log cabin route. We're definitely having some struggles because this wind is really not being awesome. Like I said though, once the fire gets started, the wind could help, but we need it to calm down for like 2 seconds. I'm actually pretty annoyed right now. The wind just blew over my drink. I was saving it for when we got the fire started. Dude, that's super annoying. But, you know, stuff happens. All right, let's try again. Yeah, that was really not cool wind. Saving a beer so I could relax. And you blew it. Literally, you blew it over. But that's okay. I brought extras. Yeah, we gotta be careful that we don't smother it. So just let it do its thing for now. Alright, we'll check in when it's nice and big. Alright, we got a definite change of plans. The video is not going to show this justice, but the amount of wind going on right now is completely insane. And with all of this dry brush around, I do not want this fire to cause a fire. So what we're gonna do is we're smothering it, and then we're gonna go hang out in the truck. Yeah, my everything is blowing around. So yeah, we're just gonna smother that up. Smother it up and call it a day. I'm gonna get everything finished up and then I'll let you guys know when I'm back in the truck. We got in the truck, as you can hear, maybe not. It's still insanely windy, and I don't want to be out there. There's a crazy windstorm, but we got the fire successfully put out, and yeah, like I said, that was just gonna start a brush fire for sure. So we had to be responsible, but I'm just glad that didn't happen when we were making dinner, because at least I gotta eat. I got like 2 sips of my beer though. I was gonna finish that fire and then finish my beer, but the wind blew it over. And but yeah, so probably gonna hang out in here and read and just go to sleep. But yeah, should be a nice and relaxing night. It's actually one really nice thing about sleeping in the truck is we are not dealing with flap sounds from the tent, which very awesome. I like that a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. Got Leo in here. Just hanging out. But yeah. Alright. Catch you later. The wind blew all night. It stopped like an hour ago, which is ridiculous. Didn't sleep very well. Neither did Leo. He was moving all night, keeping me up. It's alright. I'm just gonna get up, throw things in the truck, head home.